Hi friends, you're welcome to Shyam Institute. A small announcement for you. At present in our Shyam Institute, we have online and offline sessions. Like then if you observe SI and PC offline classes, and then RRB Group D classes, SSC GD offline classes are going on. In addition to this, we have online sessions like PC Mains Mission 100 test series is going on, is the online mode. And in addition to this, we have PC Mains offline and online tests are going on. So then the interested student can enroll and then you can make use of in a maximum extent. So the best opportunity, then you can reach the management and you can directly contact the Shyam Institute respective department. Okay, thank you. So we will start discussing our today's current affairs. Today's current affairs, these are the areas we need to focus. The first and foremost one, International Happiness Day and Sparrow Day. 2 days, 2 special days we have, Happiness Day as well as Sparrow Day. We will discuss what is the importance of that and the respective information. And honorary advisors to the state government. AP government announced 4 names towards honorary advisors for the advisors. So then we will discuss about that particular information. And then Cantonment Conspiracy is a special book, a very special book written by army person. Then we will discuss that. India's first PPP green waste processing plant, where it is introduced and what is the specialty of that we will discuss. And in addition to this, Varuna 2025 exercise, Varuna 2025 exercise, where it is planned and what is the importance of that we will discuss. So in addition to these topics, then I'll add some more. So then we will make the day. I'll start with the first and foremost concept, the new Tobacco Board ED. Andhra Pradesh state government's new Tobacco Board Executive Director. Generally these tobacco boards we have, it's located in Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. Out of these, then the headquarters located in Andhra Pradesh, Guntur. So then we know then tobacco, Virginia tobacco, it's famous for, Guntur very famous for, and it has got a international exposure. So then we will take some points about that particular one. She, Vidya Sri, she is the person joined as executive director, and then she is a Tripura cadre IAS officer, and before her, like a predecessor to her, we have a Sridhar Babu Addanki. Sridhar Babu Addanki, Uttarakhand cadre IAS officer, is a predecessor of her. So we can say she is the successor of that Sridhar Babu. Here then if you observed in examination, then simply then they can ask a question, who is recently appointed? Recently appointed as Tobacco Board, new Tobacco Board Executive Director. New Executive Director of the Tobacco Board, likewise. New Executive Director of the Tobacco Board. So then we have to know the name of the person appointed. This comes under appointments category. So this particular tobacco board was officially started in 1975, and then it's came as an act in 1975 and then formulated in 1976 officially. So its headquarters located at Gunturu, Andhra Pradesh district, Andhra Pradesh state. Okay, so then we will move forward. So this day, International Happiness Day, is observed on March 20th. And then every time we come across these type of important days, we should know the theme. This is the present trend of asking questions. So we have to focus on the theme of the day. The theme for this particular one, the theme for 2025, and this day officially observed by United Nations General Assembly in 2012, but it started effect from 2013 worldwide. worldwide started effect from 2013. Generally, this International Happiness Day is observed for the well-being of the society and communities worldwide. So that is the intention behind celebrating or observing this particular International Day. Important one, there is a chance to get asked question from here. And then I am moving forward to the next one. One more important day we have. So same day, March 20th, International Happiness Day as well as World Sparrow Day. World Sparrow Day. Important day here, March 20th anyways. And here the theme for this particular day, the nature's tiny messengers. The nature's tiny messengers is a theme in general. It is a tribute to the nature's tiny messengers. Have a look at this one. So we observe this day as March 20th as World Sparrow Day. So conserving these sparrows is very important due to radiation, and then with the intrusion of this introduction of these towers, cell towers and those, we are missing these tiny messengers. So to protect these tiny messengers is the main goal of the world at present. So then this particular day, March 20th, is observed as a World Sparrow Day. So then we will have a look on this particular one. This was initiated by Nature for Society. Nature for Society. This is a organization. They are looking after this conducting, conserving ideas and then creating awareness among the public about sparrows, and those is done by a Nature for Society organization. And then the theme for this year, a tribute to the nature's tiny messengers. Tiny messengers. A tribute to the nature's tiny messengers. Tiny messengers, tiny means small messengers. So very important day, March 20th, observed as a World Sparrow Day. And then the theme is a tribute to the nature's tiny messengers. And one more thing that I'll add here, Delhi's state bird. Delhi's state bird is sparrow, house sparrow. So this was introduced. This particular sparrow was introduced as a Delhi's state bird. Later, then the official awareness increased on this particular bird, and then the production of this particular bird started more and more on after announcing this. So then it's very important. The Delhi is a state bird, sparrow. Okay. Then I'm moving to the next one. Have a look at this one. Honorary advisors to the state government of Andhra Pradesh. These four names announced as advisors to the state government in different areas, different genres. So Suchitra Ella, then we know her name, very famous during COVID time we have. Herself and then her husband played a vital role during COVID time. And then next we have Somanath, once ISRO's chairman, ex-chairman of ISRO, and Satish Reddy, ex-head of DRDO, and one more person, KCP Gandhi, he is a forensic scientist. These four persons then taken advisory position in a state government of Andhra Pradesh. So then they have got a cabinet range, and then they work for 2 years, and they render these services for the state government 2 years. So there is a context here. And then Suchitra Ella, she is a very famous famous in medical related activities and those, and she is the MD of Bharat Bio. She will look after weaving and then handicrafts development in in Andhra Pradesh state, and then Somanath will look after industrial corridors and industrial development related activities, and then defense industries and development looks after by Satish Reddy, and one more here forensic related activities and then scientific labs looks after by the KCP Gandhi. And these four people, they share their knowledge towards the development of Andhra Pradesh in different genres. That is the context here. I'm moving forward to the next one here. Yeah, IIHL acquired Reliance Capital. IIHL, that is IndusInd International Holdings Limited, is acquired Reliance Capital. Reliance Capital is owned by Anil Ambani, and this IIHL acquired Reliance Capital so that he may come out of all his debts, this Anil Ambani. Okay, that is the context here. This is related to economy here we have. So we have to recall this economy acquires any organization acquired any special institution or a financial company or whatever. So then it may help like if they have asked a direct or indirect question. That's one. I'm moving to the next one. Yeah, have a look at this one. See here, yeah, the headline is girl birth ratio rising in state. Girl birth rate. This is a good symptom because 10 years back, a decade back, then if we observe, then most of the people they rejected baby girl in general. So from that position to we reached a condition where then we are competing with the very good states where the girl birth rates are more and more. So here this particular birth ratio of the girls per 1000 boys are given here for the year 23-24. Then if you observe, so national level here we have 930. This red indicates the 2022-23-24 girls ratio then is representing with every 1000 boys. Girls ratio 930 is to 1000 likewise. So here for every 1000 boys 930 girls are there here. 23-24 statistics is a national level. That is 930 here we have. 930 is a nation's average. If you observe Andhra Pradesh, it's 944. It's a good number, 944. Compared with the previous one, earlier it was in 2014-15, Andhra Pradesh it was 921 to it became 944 in a span of 10 years. It's a good one. And then top states, if you observe, top states Goa, Tripura and Arunachal Pradesh. Goa, Tripura and Arunachal Pradesh, GTA. Goa has got a 977 here, and then Tripura 973 and Arunachal Pradesh 971. These three states occupied top positions. There's a context here. And then it's a very important number. So AP wise here we have AP wise 944. The country's average is 930. Andhra Pradesh government has got a 944. And top notch states are Goa, Tripura as well as Arunachal Pradesh. There's a context. Moving to the next one. Yeah, have a look at this one. AP number 1 in employment guarantee. Employment guarantee scheme, then everyone knows if it comes to employment guarantee, only one famous program we have, scheme we have, that is MGNREGS, Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. Earlier it was National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, 2005 it was officially announced, 2005, and implemented from 2006 February, and officially it's renamed as a Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act in October 2nd, 2009. Everyone knows here they provide 100 days of employment guarantee under the scheme. Employment guarantee is a confirmed employment here. So then why it is in news? News we have, if you observe like this one, all over the AP number one in this employment guarantee, who linked their this MGNR EGS cards to the AP Aadhaar based bridge system, bridge payment system. So here like in compared with the other states we have, compared with the other states, very less number of people non AP BP BS conditions are there in observed in Andhra Pradesh. Here we have. So like you can observe here under this Mahatma Gandhi Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme, if there are 26.42 crores laborers in the country by March 12, those who are not connected through ABPS. ABPS is Aadhaar Bridging Payment System. Not connected people are not connected people, here we have 26.42. Labor who not connected their Aadhaar with the payment system, a regular payment system, whatever the daily wages they get through this particular ABPS system. Then these many people not connected with this, not connected their accounts with Aadhaar. And then those who are not connected through ABPS are 27.89%. This is a percentage here, and those are crores, 26.42 crore people not connected. There, if there are 26.42 people, 42 crores, crore laborers in the country by 12 March, those who are not connected through ABPS. And then percentage wise if you observe, 27.89%. 27.89% are not connected through ABPS. ABPS, Aadhaar Bridge Payment System. Aadhaar Bridge Payment System, it's important system. And here we have, there are in Maharashtra approximately 64%, Gujarat 58.72%, and Telangana 33.81%. But in Andhra Pradesh it's quite less percentage. That is a point here we have. If you observe these non-ABPS linked percentages, here very less, 1.76. 1.76. These three states are highest. Maharashtra, Gujarat as well as Telangana highest one. Like then least Andhra Pradesh, here we have 1.76. Tamil Nadu 3.69. Odisha 9.68. West Bengal 17%. Rajasthan 24. Madhya Pradesh 28. Karnataka 33.11. Telangana 33.81. Gujarat 58.72. And then Maharashtra 64%. Not linked with this ABPS system, Aadhaar Bridge Payment System. There's a context. So as a whole, like they may ask a question, AP employment guarantee wise, not connected percentage is less in Andhra Pradesh and more observed in more non-connected ABPS accounts observed in Maharashtra. That's the highest one. That's what I'm keep on saying, that Maharashtra first position, second one Gujarat, and third one Telangana. That's one. So least wise Andhra Pradesh least percentage, non-ABPS 1.76%, Tamil Nadu 3.69%, and Odisha 9.68%. There's a context here we have. Then I'm moving forward to the next one. Yeah, have a look at this. Women business leaders. Women business leaders or entrepreneurs we can say. Like worldwide if you observe, most of the countries, they are giving enough importance to the women to get to bring them into the business activities, because they believe that like women are more capable than men to handle a business, because then they know the business managerial skills compared with this better business managing skills compared with the men. So here we have, if you observe, the worldwide countries, high income countries in 2024, how much percentage of women entrepreneurs are there in their country, then listed here. You can observe here, you can observe this, then this was released by World Bank. The 5 of the top 10 countries with the highest number of entrepreneurs are low and middle income countries. That's the context. Top 5 countries are low and middle income countries. They are encouraging women into the entrepreneurship. That is the context here we have. So have a look at this one. Ecuador, 32% of the women entrepreneurs observed in that country. That is the highest in the world. 32%. It's not US, not a developed country. It is a middle and low income countries. All these are middle and low income countries. Top 5 countries I am saying. So here if you observe, second position Saudi Arabia. Generally then these Gulf nations, they won't allow women into the business activities or in social activities as well, social communities as well. But here this is a good thing. First Ecuador, second Saudi Arabia with 23.2%, and the next one Guatemala 21.4%, and Thailand occupied 4th position, Jordan 5th position, America, US in 6th position. Here we have 6th position with a 17.8% of entrepreneurs, 17.8%, and here India occupied 7th position with a 10.3%. This is important for us. India occupied 7th position. India 7th position with a 10.3% of women entrepreneurs. So then we recall all these countries. Ecuador, first position with the highest number. Next one Saudi Arabia we have, and third one is Guatemala. India 7th position, and the next South Korea, next Germany, and the next one Sweden. And here then they highlighted and they compared Indian entrepreneurs with the Chinese entrepreneurs, and then China is ranked 11th in the list. So Sweden 10th position, China 11th position. It's less than 5%. There's a context here. So important one, women entrepreneurs, then who started their entrepreneurship, or then who started their own business. That's a point. I'm moving to the next one. Yeah, a famous book, The Cantonment Conspiracy. This is the book written by a famous army general, Manoj Narvane. Manoj Narvane wrote this particular book called The Cantonment Conspiracy. Generally then they ask under books and authors, they prefer Indian authors first. Indian authors like Indian bureaucrats or Indian celebrities, then if they write any book, or Indian special bureaucrats or Indian naval, air force related or army related seniors, then if they write, certainly then they ask question. This book has enough chance to get asked in the exam. So like what is the specialty of this book written by an army person, Manoj Narvane, that's fine. In the history of 70 plus years of history of this army, the defense system of India, no general wrote a book on the conditions of the defense system in India. That is the specialty of the book. No one as of now in the history of 70 plus years of defense system of India, no general wrote a book on the conditions of that particular defense system. So he is the first person who introduced the book, and then he mentioned a word conspiracy. So Cantonment Conspiracy, the Cantonment Conspiracy is the name of the book. So who wrote this book? Manoj Narvane wrote this particular book. And I am moving to the next one. Have a look at this one. India's first triple P public-private partnership green waste processing plant to be inaugurated in Indore. So triple P model, public-private partnership. So public-private partnership, green waste processing plant. Green waste processing plant, first in India. Green waste in the sense these leaves or any stems or any these type of green parts of a plant or other, they processed and then processed to produce this green waste, processed into a energy. Then that mechanism introduced in indoor first. So important one. Waste management, then we know waste management mechanisms, liquid waste management, solid waste management mechanisms, but this is the first model they introduced to get green waste processing plant. They asked directly then where then this particular one introduced, that is Indore, Madhya Pradesh. We know Indore as the cleanest city. In Swachh Bharat Sarvekshan rankings as well, Indore occupied first position several times. There's a context. Moving to the next one, have a look at this one. Peru has declared a state of emergency. Peru country, we know, South American nation. It's a South American nation. South American nation. It's recently announced emergency. Recently announced emergency. Here the reason is that reason for this one is, here in this particular country, the famous singer shot dead in a bus. That's the reason. She shot dead in a bus. So that's why then hesitation started from the public, and then they turned against to the government. So then they questioned the system of the policing system of the government, and then they started. So government immediately announced the emergency condition. So we know South American nation, western part of West South American nation, Peru, very famous for silver production. Silver, top producer in the world. At the same time, lithium as well. Lithium production as well, one of the highest countries. Argentina, Peru, all these nations, they produce lithium, more lithium. So then anyways important. And here the capital of Peru is Lima. Lima is the capital, and currency is Peruvian sol. Peruvian sol is a currency here. So there's a point here. Bolurate. She is the President Bolurate right now. She is the president, women president. So she declared emergency here. They may ask question like this in your examination. Recently, which of the following nations then declared state emergency? That's a question they ask. So they give South American nations like Peru, Argentina, Brazil kind of countries they may give. That is, the answer is Peru. Peru's capital is Lima, and then here then silver production we can observe, more and more silver production we can observe, and lithium as well. Lithium production wise the top 5 country in the world. And then here one more point here, then his currency is Peruvian sol. I am moving to the next one. A future of the free speech index. Future of the free speech index. So free speech, by looking at this word we can understand what is the index is about. So this index relate to the free speech, how the people of that nation are comfortable to deliver their whatever they believe and whatever they have observed or seen. That is the context here. So in this category, then here we have India occupied 24th position out of 33 nations. India occupied 24th position out of 33. Is quite good, quite good now. Earlier it was quite worst. So 24 out of 33 in the sense is quite good. Like if you observe the Scandinavian nations like Norway, Sweden and Denmark, these are called Scandinavian nations. Scandinavians, these nations ethnic conditions are same, and their food habits, their dressing sense and the dress sense and those almost same. Their ethnic conditions are same. So these Scandinavian nations stood first at this particular one, this category, stood first. Scandinavian nations stood top in this particular free speech. Worst countries like if you observe North Korea, Somalia, these nations, then the free speech is quite less. They have no chance to then comfortably then speak whatever they observe and whatever they communicate, whatever they observed in general. Okay, that is the context here. So Norway, Sweden and Denmark, Scandinavian nations, occupied top position. India's position is 24 out of 33 countries. That is one. So moving to the next one, yeah, have a look at this one. Varuna 2025. If Varuna 2025 is a naval exercise in general, is a naval exercise between India and France. Naval exercise between India and France. Particularly this is the 23rd edition. Particularly this is 23rd edition, held at Visakhapatnam. Held at Visakhapatnam. Important one. This type of exercise then they are asking in examination. Varuna exercise is a naval exercise in 2025, which is held at Visakhapatnam between India and France. So in this way then we will discuss current affairs every day. Subscribe to the channel and like then if you are interested. At the same time, like in future classes, then we will discuss objective questions as well to give the better to you. So try to make use of the session in a maximum extent. These are the concepts of today's current affairs. We will meet in the tomorrow session with the continuation of this one. Thank you and all the best.